Hey everyone, we're very excited to introduce to you our brand new instrument, PRISM Organic Lo-Fi Drums. This new instrument was specifically designed for lo-fi and lo-fi hip-hop music producers in mind, but the samples can be used for any genre. Like any of our PRISM editions, each samples are carefully designed to fit together and sit perfectly on a mix without any extra processing. The instrument comes with 10 drum kits. Each of them includes kick, snare, clap, open and closed hi-hat, 2 different percussion sounds, and a crash. The UI was designed to help producers speed up their creation process, whether they are on a writing session, a producing session, or simply looking for a quick inspiration. The instrument is fully NKS compatible and works with the free Kontakt Player. So without further ado, let's jump in. As you can see in the middle here, this big triangle lets you browse through the 10 different drum kits available. Simply move the triangle position to switch between drum kits. To preview the different kits, I also like to go on the groove page here and choose a groove that inspires me. Simply double-click on a groove to load it and click the play icon to start playing. You can also use the previous or next arrow to quickly browse the different drum grooves. Directly adjust the tightness, swing, and velocity of the groove while you're playing it to create the vibe you're looking for. Keep in mind that all the grooves in this instrument are a little loose by default in order to fit the lo-fi genre, but if you like them tighter, simply increase the tightness knob here. So this groove sounds pretty cool. I'm going to put it on my timeline by clicking and dragging my MIDI file into my track. Now that I have the groove set, I can go back on the main page and choose a drum kit I like by changing the triangle position. The sliders that you see on the left and right are Master Effects macro that you can quickly use to alter the sound of your drums. These effects include tape warmth, compression, limiter, and our secret sauce that pairs tube distortion with a modern drum compression. You can also go to the master page to dive deeper into these master effects, but we'll come back to that later. Let's now dive into my favorite feature, which we called Lo-Fi layers. Lo-Fi layers are the #1 kept secret in lo-fi music and really brings your groove to another dimension as far as mood or vibe. These are essentially loops and foley that are directly in sync with your project tempo and includes vinyl cracks, steps, shakers, rain, coffee shop ambience, and more. To preview the loops, you can simply press and hold the C3 key on your keyboard, or you can draw a note on C3 using whatever length you need. You can change the selected loop by clicking these next or previous arrows. Adjust the volume of the layer with the slider here, and finally you can change the pitch of the layer by clicking the up and down arrow. Let's hear a few of these loops in context. Now let's dive into some advanced settings. Click on the Effects button to open up all the drum effects. On the left side, you'll see directly all the drum elements. Select one and change samples by clicking the previous or next arrow. This allows you to quickly swap the samples from the default kits and kind of make your own kit. You can also preview the different samples by clicking on this list down below. To activate individual effects, click on the icons to turn them on and click again to bypass them. Note that each drum elements have their own FX chain, so you can click on a different drum element to actually display them. Now, while we are on this page, it is important to note that you can actually route each drum elements to an individual track if you want. The output routing of each drum elements are actually located right here underneath the stereo knob. If you don't know how to create multiple outputs in Kontakt, click the link in the description to learn how to do that. And finally, if you click on the master button on the bottom of this instrument, you can access all the individual master effects I was talking about earlier. The first is a drum compressor, then we have tape saturation, a limiter, and a secret sauce effect that combines the warmth of tube distortion and a powerful drum compressor. Make sure to activate those master effects here on the top before you can access the macro sliders from the main page here. That's it, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below and we'll try our best to respond to all the questions.